let's keep project management employment role in mind and my mythical project management person on the left hand side. Other aspects in terms of dynamic, what I find is interesting is the dynamic aspects. Now, when I've spoken to a number of people about this, and I've spoken to postgrad researchers over a few years now, I have noticed one or two things coming up as things that dynamically drive people. For example, and remember, these are things which have a sense of self-momentum in them, that yes, there is control there, but you feel like it's driving you. This is crucial in terms of thinking yourself what is driving you. So some things that come up, I don't know if this is common to academia because I haven't done the research more properly or more widely, but one at the postgraduate level is people being driven to please, and predominantly being driven to please the supervisor. It's also people being driven by a fear of failure, because at PhD level and beyond, you know, you are successful people. We may be coy or quiet about it, but we're very successful people. You have passed exams, we all have, and we've done well. And when we find things challenging, it can be that fear of failure that drives. There also can be, on the research side, that you are absolutely passionate about your research, of course, and you want to drive forward the research area. So there's a number of things, but these, in terms of dynamics, they're things that drive you and make you do things and make you active. So I do want to, I'm going to come back to this later, but I do want you to think about your dynamics and what drives you. And what important for me here is the awareness of it. So I'm not saying that people should stop trying to please if that's something which they like and it drives them and it's positive for them, being driven to please people. But it's just the awareness that that is part of what drives you, and then being able, if you're aware, to occasionally challenge that and say that actually in this situation, is being driven to please somebody actually of benefit to me or negative towards me? Is it always positive? So think about the drivers and think anything that you have on that left hand side. You've got to remember it won't be important or applicable in every employment situation or every situation in general, but everything you put on the left hand side on the disposition, you bring into every situation or every employment role. And that, of course, can be positive, but it can also be negative at times as well, depending on what it is. What I'm trying to get you to do in dispositional analysis is to really think deeply about yourself and what it is that drives you, what you like to do, what is good for you.